What is up, Cubs? I'm back again. This time with some Lovebrush Chronicles. This is a otome game. It came out in like October last year, and I've been wanting to play it, but I really haven't had the time to get around to it. So I figured, why not try this game out together, and see where it goes. Looks pretty interesting. The artwork is very pretty. So how about we just go ahead and hop into the game? Okay, yep. Oh, headphones, okay. Well, I already got those in, so. Hmm.
俺だってお前をこんな場所に閉じ込めたくはない。
Oh. I don't wish to hold you captive here.
お前には無限の可能性がある。その未来を奪うのは実に惜しい。
Oh my god, the voice acting. You have a bright future ahead of you. It would be a shame to take it away from you. Dang, we're already popping off. Continue.
無意味な幻想など捨ててしまえ。これ以上待っても無駄だ。勝ったのは俺だ。勝者のそばにいる方が。
Oh, did I accidentally hit auto?
二人で見届けよう。
Holy crap. Okay. The cold-blooded gaze of the mysterious figure comes in greater focus with every dream piercing me through more than ever before. This time, it felt so real that I felt it was important I wake up at once. Holy crap, they're so pretty. I opened my eyes to find that the fountain pen I was holding was rolled. I was holding has rolled to the other side of the table. The soft swinging of the boat and sound of the waves slapping against the hull slowly bring me back to reality. Now I remember this is a ferry bound for Saint Shelter Academia. This is the manga I've been working on. It's only half finished. The final scene I left off at is the moment when the Emperor of the Other World declares his victory. Oh, write my name. Okay, let's see. Yep. I've been having the same dream for an entire year. In my dream, I see a vast continent covered in snow and ice. At first, all I can make out are indistinct blurs and shadows, but as the dream unfolds, some figures can be made out. I created internal conflicts between the major characters. The steadfast Silver Knight led the commoners in an uprising against the tyrannical emperor. For years, the two sides remained in an what the heck internecine internecine stalemate until a young girl made her grand entrance. If I have to sum it up, it's a love story set in a world of fantasy. Okay, so it seems like we're a manga artist, or what do they call him, a mangaka? Something like that. Anyway, we create manga from what it seems. Just pretty cool. That's different. I decided to tell this story in a manga titled In Passing and publish it on the internet. To my pleasant surprise, it caught the interest of a publisher. I now had the opportunity to work on my manga full time. Hell yeah, let's go. Writer's block was something I'd never considered when creating the standard potboiler romance. After all, my inspiration came from my dreams. How could it run dry? 2 missed deadlines later, I had to face the ugly truth. I had run into my first case of serious writer's block. In the midst of the scattered piles of sketches on the desk is the finished finale for the first volume. The Silver Knight has succumbed to his injuries and lies on the ground defeated. The young girl has fallen into the tyrant trap. An adequate ending, to be sure. You can never go wrong tugging on readers' heartstrings, but for some reason, I just can't bring myself to the end of the story like this. Do I really lack the necessary conviction to see the story through as I originally intended? Or could it be that I've grown too fond of my own characters? So these boys that we're going to be falling for are basically our own characters that we created.
朝食を持ってきたよ。
Kuma, I brought you some breakfast. Quietly hide behind the door. I'm not that hungry. Oh my god. Kale? Kale? I think that's how you pronounce his name. Kale pushes the door open and a saltwater team gust blows into the room.
昨日の夜から何も食べてないだろう。
You haven't eaten anything since you boarded the ship last night. I'm just a little seasick, that's all. If only this ferry could stop lurching around for a single second.
ごめん。その願いは叶えてあげられそうにない。
I'd have them stop the ship if I could, but I'm afraid that's out of the question.
6時頃にはライラ島に到着する。それまでもう少しだけ頑張って。
We won't reach Harp Island until late this afternoon. Try to hang in there till then. Was he seriously considering stopping the ferry just now? Though my seasickness still lingers, I feel slightly better because of what Kale said.
船のキッチンを借りて
Oh my god.
いちごトーストを作ったんだ。好きだろ。ローズティーも入れたよ。少しでも何か口にした方がいい。
Yo, that breakfast looks good though, not gonna lie. They let me use the kitchen, so I made your favorite. Strawberry toast with rose tea. Help yourself when you're feeling hungry. The scent of fresh toast and sweet strawberry jam spreads throughout the small cabin. It's enough to make my mouth water. I'm going to miss your cooking once school begins.
安心して。君が望むなら週末に時間を作って会いに行くよ。 私も学院にいるからね。
You won't have to. I do work at the school after all. Just give me a heads up and I can come over and cook for you on the weekends. Oh my god. He's a real one, isn't he? Kale works at St. Shelter Academia. where I'll be studying. However, whenever I probe for further details about what his work there actually entails, he never gives me a straight answer. Kale was the first person I told after being admitted to the art department at St. Shelter Academia. I was beside myself then, so much so that I can't even remember his reaction at the time. I'm sure he felt happy for me. It's just that it can be hard to tell how Kale is feeling sometimes because he's always so placid. Even now, he got his usual even-tempered perma smile plastered on his face.
実はこの学期中に特別な仕事があってね。今までのように毎日は会えなくなると思う。
I've got a lot on my plate this semester. I may not be able to visit you as often as before.
でも君が会いたいと望んだ時には必ず会いに行くよ。
But I will be there whenever you need me. I remember that Silver Knight in my manga once made the exact same promise to the young girl.
私は君の漫画のキャラクターではないよ。
Kuma, please don't confuse me with one of the characters from your manga. My cheeks turned red upon hearing Kale's all too accurate rebuke. Not only did he know exactly what I was thinking, he even knew I was referring to my manga. Right before Mother passed away, she had asked Kale to assume guardianship over me. Oh. For as long as I can recall, Kale has always been a calming, guiding figure in my life. He's never once left my side since my parents' passing. When I decided to start to study art and attend the academy, he was nothing but supportive. Maybe that's why the Silver Knight that appears in my dreams looks just like Kale.
最近漫画のことで悩んでるだろう。
I mean,
君
he
のことは
looks...
わかるよ。
I'm sorry, I'm trying not to interrupt the voice acting. But, I mean, he looks like a knight. Like, he... Like that white suit that has on with the nice silver hair. Like, yeah, he looks like a knight. I know that you've been feeling frustrated with your manga lately.
前に言ったことを覚えているかい？クリエイターにとっていろんなものを見たり聞いたり経験したりすることはとても大切なんだ。
Do you remember what I told you? Knowledge and experience are equally important to artists.
天気もいいことだし、簡単に出てこらん。学院の生徒が他にもたくさんいるから、友達を作ってくるといい。
The weather is nice out. It'd be a good opportunity to go for a stroll around the deck. There are many St. Shelter Academia students on board. If you'd like, perhaps you could go and make some friends. After Kale leaves, I look outside the window. Strangers stroll on the deck against the backdrop of the endless sea, stretching all the way across the horizon. It suddenly hits me that I am very far away from home. Well then. Sleep for the remainder of the journey. Oh no, let's go walk around. Let's see who's out there. As I step onto the deck, the refreshing ocean breeze blows against my face. I am on my way to St. Shelter Academia, a strangely named yet highly renowned academy in the field of art and research. I mean, if I have to say Shelter Academia one more time, it's like, okay, I get it. Many well-known figures in the art world Many well-known figures in the art world have sung the praises of the art department there. There are even rumors that Emerald, that artist of such intrigue, is a professor there. Every one of his pieces on the touring exhibit garnered universal praise. Yet, despite all the attention, no one knows anything about his true identity. Interesting. Even though all the rumors are unsubstantiated, the mere mention of this legendary artist is enough to attract hordes of students to Saint Shelter Academia. I will be there for the next few years honing my craft. I can't help but wonder what kind of art I'll be capable of producing by the end. To be honest, I have no clue. One thing I am sure of is that I'm eagerly anticipating the campus life that awaits me. Oh my god, this is so cute. Talk to characters with bubbles above their heads. As a new student, talk to future classmates. Okay. Well, hello. Oh, this is so cute. William. I'm William from the student council. Feel free to ask me for help. Okay. Why is the school built on the island? What, do you even know the answer to that? I heard that the founders of the school didn't want to start a branch on the mainland. I don't know why. Oh, okay. Get inspiration by conversing with other people. Collect a certain amount of inspiration before sketching. Okay, well, this is interesting. Oh, okay. We tap the screen in order to move around. I thought there might be like a virtual analog stick. It's nice that our school is built on an island. Just, it's not very friendly for people who have seasickness. Here you tell them. I have some seasickness pills. Luckily, I don't feel seasick. Oh, okay. Well, aren't you thoughtful thinking about the ones who can't handle being on the water too long? Hello. Jasmine. The name of our school is Saint Shelter Academia. It symbolizes a place of safety. Gee, I didn't know. I didn't know that was the name of the school we was going to. Thank you for letting me know. What a strange name. What is it trying to protect? The founder gave the school a strange name. Oh, okay. Oh. What's this? Freshman practice. Connect all the dots, okay. Link all the inspiration dots together. Okay. Tap confirm to complete the inspiration link. Okay. Oh, it's a little ship. I hope the ferry isn't late. Our skills level 1. Okay. Have a student's name to send them a sketch. Can I switch? No, I can't. Okay. Getting a sketch can increase affinity. Ah, gotcha. After completing a lap around the deck, I find a hanging ladder leading to the upper deck platform. I clamber up it. The expansive view from the top of the ferry puts my mind at ease. I set up my easel and prep my canvas. As I gaze at the vast watery expanse before me and feel the ocean breeze against my face, my mind drifts to Kale. Life sketch. The sound of distant messages floating in the soft sea breeze. The artwork in this game is really freaking pretty. Oh my god, look at that. Wow. Oh, that's a card. Okay, when the sea breeze blows, he gazes into the distance. Okay, so we got our first card. Just as I'm about to put my painting away, I hear footsteps behind me. Oh my lord. Hello, sir. Whoever it is, I can tell they tower over me judging by the shadow they cast. I turn to get a look at their face and my heart skips a beat. Girl, let me tell you. Golden hair, aquamarine eyes, chiseled features. This is the face I've seen in my dreams. The face that I've drawn in my manga countless times before. Oh shit. Our characters are coming to life. He walks up to me and tilts his head, smiling cheerfully.
Yeah. このバルコニー一緒に使ってもいいかな?
Hi there. Is it okay if I take a seat here? The man looks like a clone of the emperor from my manga. I suddenly begin to have the terrible feelings that I'm in some kind of nightmare. I instinctively take a few steps back. Okay, well that escalated. I know writer's block can be tough, but this would be the first time I've heard of an artist's characters coming to life because of it. Oh my god. Holy crap. I continue to move back as he walks towards me. Suddenly, he grabs my arms. The warmth of his hands and the strength of his grip brings me back to my senses. Holy god. So he is real after all.
いきなり触れてしまって失礼。でも、これ以上下がると海に落ちるからな。
Oh my god, a little Titanic moment right here. Sorry to grab you like that, but you were about to fall over the railing.
泳ぎは得意だけど、すぐに助けられるとは限らない。
I'm a decent swimmer, but you'll have to excuse me for wanting to avoid diving in the ocean and bringing you back on board. Oh, yo, no problem. Like, no problem. He loosens his grip, and I can feel my previous apprehension melt away. It seems the resemblance is just a coincidence. Thanks, I nearly took a tumble just now. Seems like a normal guy.
レディーには自分から名乗るべきだな。俺はロカ・ロスチャイルドだ。
Lars is his name. How rude of me. I should introduce myself. My name is Lars Warsach. Warsach. Something like that. It's a pleasure to meet you. Lars what? How do you spell that? So yeah, how do you spell that? He lets out a helpless sigh after seeing my confused expression.
次の入試では俺の名前を問題に出してもらうとしよう。まあいい。ロカって呼んでくれ。
I will definitely tell Saint Shelter Academia to add this to their orientation quiz when I get the chance, but you can call me Lars for now. Will do. I nod and repeat his name to myself quietly and check him out again. He doesn't look like he'd be a student, but the leopard fur he's wearing doesn't exactly have the air of a professor either. Yeah, he doesn't look like a student. Don't look like a professor either. So what exactly are you? At any rate, I'm at a bit of an impasse in regard to finding out more about this guy for the time being. Might as well be civil. Where were you saying before? My little mishap?
ああ、本を読みたくてね。ここは読書にぴったりだ。
Oh yes, I'm trying to find a place where I can read, and this seems like the perfect spot. I can't think of many people who would read on a trip like this. In fact, Kale is the only one who comes to mind. I feel a renewed sense of respect for this man. Perhaps I shouldn't have judged. What? Perhaps I shouldn't have judged him based on his appearance alone. But honestly, he kind of looked like he could be in like the mafia or something. What are you reading? Lars takes the thin book that's in his hand and holds it up to me.
これさ。
This? He's holding a volume of In Passing. Oh shit. Isn't that? Yeah, it is. I stopped myself from finishing my own sentence. Lars misunderstanding the reason for my intrigue lights up.
もしかしてこれを読んだことがあるのか?
Do you read this manga as well? I've read bits and parts. I used to, but I haven't followed it in a while. Without a second thought, I disowned my manga, dropping it like a bad habit. A look of disappointment spreads across Lars' face.
そうか、残念。俺は作者のファンでね。サインをもらうのが夢なんだ。
I see, well, that's too bad. I really like this artist. I hope to get her autograph one day. Oh snap! Yo, he wants our autograph! Before I have any time to react, he plops the manga in my hand.
貸してやるよ。気が向いたら読んでみて。もし気に入ったら、そのままプレゼントしよう。
You're more than welcome to this one. If you want, you can thumb through it when you've got time. If you end up liking it, you can keep it.
遠慮はいらない。同じものを何冊も持ってるんだ。お前も絵を描くみたいだし、勉強にもなるだろ?
Don't worry, I have lots more at home. I saw that you're an artist too, so I thought that you might be interested. Oh, well, thank you. One of my fans has appeared out of thin air and given me my own manga. Look at that In Passing. Holy crap. There's probably no person on this earth who had read through In Passing more times than I have. It's a rather peculiar situation, to say the least. Kale's voice could be heard coming from the deck.
そこにいるのかい?
Kuma, are you up there? I called back to him. Yeah, I'm here.
ああ、ロスチャイルドさんもいらしたんですね。
Oh my god. This is like a freaking scene in heaven right here. Like, look at this. They're both so beautiful. I see. Oh, oh, I can see Mr. Rorschach. I feel like the S isn't really supposed to be pronounced. It's here as well. I'm just going to say Lars. Do Kale and Lars know each other?
こちらはロカーロスチャイルドさん
Kuma,
で
this is Mr. Lars,
ブレストロングルー
CEO
プの
of
総裁
the...
でセントセシル学院の主要株主でもある方だ。
Oops. Okay, Kuma, this is Mr. Lars, CEO of the Fane's group. He's also one of the principal investors of Saint Shelter Academia. Oh my god, okay, so he's an investor. Of course, he didn't look like a
自己
student.
紹介ならもう済ませたさ。そうだろ？
Like, of course, he didn't look like a student nor a professor, and honestly, he does look like he made of money. So, okay, that makes sense. Much appreciated, Kale, but I believe the lady and I have already met. Lars winks at me. The two of them are the modern incarnation of the Silver Knight and the Emperor brought to life. I shake my head, trying to rustle out the niggling thoughts of my manga from my mind. As the sun slowly disappears below the horizon, Harp Island becomes visible in the distance.
今日は海が穏やかだから問題なく島に着けそうだな。
The weather's great. Shouldn't have any issues docking today.
入学おめでとう。
Well, Kuma, congratulations on officially becoming a part of the Saint Shelter's Academia student body.
おめでとう。自立した大人への第一歩だな。将来は俺のような立派な人間になれよ。
I'm sure you'll enjoy your new life here. Who knows, if you're lucky, maybe you'll end up like me. What do you mean?
それに関しては賛同しかねます。
I have no comment. Thank you, both of you. The fairies' foghorn sounds. We are almost there. Oh, y'all, we're almost there. Ah! So pretty. Kale and I disembark from the ferry and follow the crowd. It doesn't take long before we reach Saint Shelter Academia campus gate.
明日には住む場所が整うからまた連絡するよ。臨時宿舎には一人で行けるかい？
I'll let you know when your off-campus housing is all set. Are you okay going to the temporary dorm on your own? I'll be fine, don't worry.
そうか。気をつけるんだよ。
Okay, take care of yourself now. I've only taken a few steps before Kale calls out to me. His distinct voice is one I can easily separate from the rest of the crowd.
漫画のことだけど、その時が来ればどう描くべきか自然とわかると思う。だからあまり焦らないで。
Kuma, about your manga. I'm confident you'll know how to progress the story when the time is right. Aw, thank you. I waved goodbye and turned back around. While preparing for the entry exam, I envisioned myself passing through this gate countless times. And we are finally at the school. Oh my. Arrival at the academy. Okay, in story mode, you can enable autoplay to have the story play at voice speed. Tap auto in the upper right corner to enable autoplay. Past stories can be viewed in reminisce, I mean. Okay, tap skip to skip the story until key decisions are reached. Gotcha, okay. As the students continue to arrive, a crowd slowly builds at the entrance of the academy. Some students are cool as cucumbers as they greet each other. Upperclassmen, no doubt. On the opposite end of the spectrum, the newcomers and freshmen are shuffling about timidly. I'm decidedly part of the latter group. Oh, we got a map of the school. Dormitory, admin building. Looks like the main building right there in the middle. Observatory, law building, music hall. Where's the art studio? Or like the art classrooms and stuff. I unfold the campus map that was handed out to me earlier and look for the route to the temporary dormitory, trying to remain aware of my surroundings all the while.
休みの間ピアノ触ってなかったからしばらく練習室にこもらないとまずいな。ムジークスの審査に落ちるかも。一番人気の音楽サークルだから気合い入れないと。
I didn't play a single note the entire break. I'm gonna have to hit up the practice room for a few days or I won't be able to pass the evaluation for the music club. Got a music student here. A music major and a rather lackadaisical one from the sounds of it. I think I said that right.
昨日星占いしたんだけど、なんて出たと思う？星のお告げによると、今年は学院で大事件が起きるって。
I was looking at the constellations last night, and they told me something big is gonna happen at school this year. Intrigued by the girls' conversation, I take a few steps
どう
closer.
やって占ったの？昨日は船から星なんて見えなかったけど。
We're into eavesdropping, I see. Where you used to look? I couldn't see anything on the boat last night.
望遠鏡で見たの。休み中に買った新しい相棒。
With a telescope I bought over the break. It's an astronomy major with her friend, who seems to have missed the point of the original conversation.
はいはい、ひよっこちゃんたち注目。俺は学生会長の士官だ。
Attention all freshmen, over here please. I'm William, your student council president. I look up and immediately notice a head of neon pink hair standing out prominently again amongst the crowd.
今からこの俺が学院を案内してあげよう。興味のある子はついてきて。こっちこっち。
Wasn't this the one that we met on the deck that said that he was the student council president or something like that? I'm going to be giving you a tour of the entire campus. Follow me if you're interested. Let's follow the tour. Since I'm new, it'd probably be a good idea to join the tour. Yeah, it would be.
正面に見えるのは学院の本部と明日の入学手続きもここでやるぞ。
This is the school's admin building. You'll be attending orientation here tomorrow morning. Got it.
ここが法学部の学部棟。ちなみに俺も法学部。平和と正義の化身って感じがするだろ。
The law building is, surprise, surprise, the main building for law majors such as myself. I'm what I like to call an agent of justice. Okay.
こっちは音楽学部の学部棟。見よ、この芸術的な雰囲気を。前を通るたび、清らかな音色が俺の魂を震わせるんだ。そう。自分が風に揺れる一輪の蘭になったかのような気分になれる。
The music department is headquartered in the music hall. This entire area is a haven for musical artists. Every time I walk by here, I feel as if my soul is fluttering on the wind like flower petals. Aww. Sure, a flower that I'm starting to feel allergic to.
天文台は山の上にあるから、天文学部の学部棟はメインキャンパスからは少し離れてるんだ。その分景色は最高。
Since the observatory is on the top of the mountain and the astronomy building is a bit further away, but the remoteness of the location naturally affords better scenery.
ちなみにこの学院の創始者である孫卓一理事長は天文学部の教授でもある。うちで最も古い学部なんだ。
Oh, by the way, the founder of our school, Headmaster Heinrich, is also one of the instructors at the astronomy department. That's interesting. The astronomy department was the first department established at St. Shelter Academia. Aside from illustrating the geography of the campus, William is also sharing interesting stories with the group.
他の大学にもあると思うけど、うちにも行ってはいけない禁断の場所があるんだ。それが裏山の洞窟。入ったら最後どうなっても知らないぞ。
Just like every other academy, we have our own foreboding area where you're not supposed to tread. A cave in the mountain behind the school. If your curiosity ends up getting the best of you, good luck. Why do I have a feeling we're going to end up there? William pauses dramatically, smugly taking in the disconcerted shudders elicited in some of William pauses dramatically, smugly taking in the disconcerted shudders elicited in some of the students. As for me, I can't roll my eyes back far enough.
まあまあ、そんな怖い噂も大したことないさ。なんせこれから君たちには楽しいイベントがたくさん待ち受けているからね。
Have no fear, everyone. We've arranged a variety of school activities and events that'll put this terrifying location out of your mind in no time.
例えば3日後にあるスターズ杯。これはセントセシルでも一番大事なイベントの一つで。
For example, we have the Stellaris Cup 3 days from now, which is a real student favorite. The crowd of freshmen began to disperse as we reached the final stop of the tour, the student dormitory. Hey, William.
どういたしまして。何かあったらいつでも生徒会においで。この会長自慢の助手が誠心誠意対応するよ。
You're most welcome. If you ever need anything, feel free to come and find me in the student council room. The student council's president assistant is always at your service. Wait, I thought you said you were the student council president, right? Realizing his slip up, William nervously looks to and fro. When he realizes no one else has overheard him, he lets out a sigh of relief.
皆まで言うな。
Shh. Keep your voice down. So he was pretending to be the student council president this whole time.
お
Wow.
願い、後輩じゃん。他の人、特に会長には絶対言わないで。じゃないと俺。
I mean, I think everybody is going to eventually find out, right? I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody is going to find out. Please don't tell anyone, especially the president, or else I'll be... He slides his finger across his throat dramatically. Sounds like the real president isn't someone you want to mess with. Are you thinking about taking his place or something?
そんなの決まってるだろ。 命ある限り会長の座を狙い続けているからさ。
Ambition is food for the soul. Yeah. True. As I say goodbye to William, I glide my fingers across my lips to let him know his secret is safe with me. William is delighted at my friendly gesture and does the same motion across his lips. Sketch practice. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we get 20 gems and 3,000 coins, and it takes 8 cupcakes or whatever that is. Let's see. Oh my god. Okay, select a target to attack. Events will be triggered when specific conditions are met. Have you encountered any difficulties in practice? My pencil was broken? Select the right answer to gain an illustra's approval to trigger a buff. This kind of reminds me of Mr. Love, Queen's Choice. They have something similar to this where you have to make like some decisions, and whatever your decision is kind of like affects the outcome of your little mission or whatever. My pencil was broken? Here's a new sharpener, pencil sharpener. Kill, you arrived on time.
見えるはずのない海の果て、そこに沈む光すらも
Oh,
君は
nice.
描き出すんだね。
That was pretty. I don't know what happened, but that was pretty. Oh, okay, so attack.
思っていた以上に君は眩しい存在だ。
I don't know when we got these other 2 cards, but okay. See, we got Lars and we got William. Nice. I'm wondering what the gacha is going to be like for this game. So we got a perfect clear. Okay. The temporary dormitory is in a separate building from the normal dormitory. It's a space that the school lends to students who are planning to move off campus soon. It's not exactly the Ritz, but it has everything I need. I expected a lot worse, actually. Just as I put down my luggage, someone knocked at the door. A girl is standing outside my doorway.
はじめまして。隣の部屋のリンです。
Well, hello. Hey, I'm Natalie. That does not say Natalie. What does that say? Nality? Nality. Nality. I live in the room next to you.
隣にどんな子が来るのかずっと気になってて、音がしたから覗いてみたの。
I've been waiting to see who my neighbor will be. I heard someone moving around in the hall, so I poked my head out to take a look, and I saw you. Well, do I live up to all the hype? An effusive smile spreads on Melody's face. I'm going to have to get used to saying her name, because what the hell? Melody's. Melody. Melodies.
お話しやすそうな子でよかった。これからよろしくね。
Very much so. This is great.
そうだ。何か手伝おうか？私昨日着いたから、もう片付けは終わってるの。
Do you need any help organizing your stuff? I moved in yesterday, so I've already finished unpacking. Oh, don't worry about it. I'll be moving out tomorrow. Yeah, the disappointment. Nality gives me a confused look.
そうなの？ここは学院の正式な寮だけど。
Huh? But this is the regular dorm. I retract the residential arrangements, and sure enough, they placed me in the wrong building. Oh, snaps. The school must have made a mistake. At any rate, I've got a boatload of sweets in my room. Care to join me? Nality looks indecisive.
ごめんね。私スターズ杯に出ようと思ってて、今ダイエット中なんだ。
I'm sorry, but I'm preparing for my dance performance at the Stellaris Cup, so I'm on a super strict diet. Dang, that sucks. The Stellaris Cup, that's the competition that William mentioned. So, so you're a dance major? Don't worry about the candy then, and good luck with your competition. As I walk Nality to her door, she halts and turns around.
でも、ちょっとだけなら食べても大丈夫だよね。
She couldn't resist. Can never resist the sweets. On second thought, I'm sure a tiny bite wouldn't hurt.
それに、あなたともっとお話ししたい。
Plus, we can get to know each other a little bit. Go ahead and get your little cheat day. My thoughts exactly. That night, I have the same dream once again. I wake up and get out of bed. The manga Lars lent me is sitting on top of my luggage. After flipping through a few pages, I feel more at ease. I'm unable to hold back a smile as I think back on how excited Lars was when he insisted on lending me the manga. I met a lot of nice people today. What's more, my dreams haven't been affecting me all that much, despite them becoming more frequent. They're just dreams after all. I better turn in early. Orientation is tomorrow. Orientation day. Alright guys, well I'm going to go ahead and end the episode right here. We will pick up with orientation day and in the next episode. So I hope you all enjoyed this video and let me know your thoughts on it so far in the comments. I would really like to know. So thank you all for coming and watching the video, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.